Hello and welcome to another episode of Isolation Station. Really excited today to introduce to you Claire, one of our key leaders at Waypoint Church. She's going to be speaking about connection, such an important subject, especially at the moment. Connection with ourselves, connection with others, and connection with God. It's really, really important to be able to have this as part of our PPE, our personal protective equipment, which is what these isolation stations are all about, helping you develop really healthy cultures in your home, whether it be on your own or whether it be with a family. So please continue to watch, enjoy it, and share it with others as you get a chance.
Hi, I'm Claire. Now that we're in our 4th week of lockdown, connecting with others is something most of us will be really missing. We're all struggling with connection, whether we're living in solo households and longing for that human connection, or living with others 24/7 and longing for the time and space just to be on our own. So whether we are on our own and some days the only thing we speak to is Alexa, or whether there's constant chatter within our homes, I hope these 3 ways we can all stay connected will be helpful as we navigate these uncharted waters of lockdown together. So number 1, staying connected to others. It's important to remember that just because we're in physical isolation, we don't have to be emotionally isolated. We live in a connected world, so there are multiple ways for us to keep in contact using modern technology. We can talk to people through phone calls, video calls, and group chats. We can be present with one another over the mundane things of everyday life, such as a meal. I was part of a video call on Easter Day, giving my niece and nephew clues for their Easter egg hunt, and then caught up with my sister while we were both in our kitchens cooking our Sunday lunches. There's even group activities and sessions where we can join with others to do an exercise class or learn a new skill together, creating connection and community with people we know and those we don't know over a common interest. A few things I'm learning about staying connected with others are being selective in who we're connecting with, choosing positive, life-bringing people, having a plan and spreading those connections out throughout the week, remembering that not everyone is able to respond immediately to us, and to be the instigator rather than waiting for others to connect with us. I love it when someone spontaneously connects with me, so I try to be the instigator with others to bring that same joy to them. Let's not underestimate how valuable just checking in and sharing our news and chat is to other people. Secondly, staying connected to ourselves. We are all getting to know ourselves better, as for some of us, our normal pace of life has been paused, and for others, it's stopped completely. We can take charge of this isolation and not let the isolation take charge of us. At the end of this, we can all be the victor, not the victim. A few things I'm learning on this one: being kind to myself and not expecting too much of myself. Keeping a journal of what I'm thinking and discovering about myself and God through these weeks. I've realised I'm nowhere near as much of an introvert as I used to be. Going out for some daily exercise, giving myself a goal. I love running, but I find it really hard to motivate myself to go out and do it on my own. So I kind of give myself a treat that when I've done it, I can have a G&T or some chocolate when I get back. And not being afraid to reach out and say to someone, I'm really struggling or feeling really lonely today. And then the third one, staying connected to God. God didn't create us to be alone. He created us to be in relationship with others. And God created us to be in a relationship with Him. We've just celebrated Easter, when Jesus died to make it possible for us to have a personal relationship with God. We've got time at the moment to abide, to live or dwell in God. As well as living or dwelling, abide means to accept or act in accordance with a law or rule. So let's accept this time as God-given and spend time connecting more with Him through worship, prayer, reading our Bible, digging those wells in whatever way helps us to connect with Him. Hopefully, whatever your situation, you will stay connected with others, yourself, and God.